Get free music on mdundo.com.
Today, I'm talking about my loving. She looks so natural, sweetie. Let them follow, sweetie. I love her color, beauty, hairstyle. She's my loving one, baby. I love your pendeza, I love your booty. She's my number one. I love your booty. She's my number one. Ali number one, number one. Ali number one, number one. My number one. She's my number one. Ali number one, number one. Ali number one, number one. My number one. I say she's my number one. Say I like her voice when I call it. Song so sexy now funny. She's my number one. Wife, yeah. I love in chatting. Facebook and Twitter, I can't deny your sweetheart, mommy. Yeah. I love your pendeza, I love your booty. She's my number one. I love your booty. I love your pendeza. I say she's my number one. Ali number one, number one. Ali number one, number one. My number one. She's my number one. Ali number one, number one. Ali number one, number one. My number one. I said she's my number one. Wanahonga magari wa mchukue, kwa pesa na mari wa mnunue. Haiwezekani lo mtambue, simsumbue. Wanachonga hafai ni mtimue, yanapita hayakai hilo mjue. Natoa mahari ni mchukue, tujitanue.